Hi everyone, so I'm doing another little quick make. I'm going to be doing loads of these little quick make things with you. So sorry, I got distracted then. So I started off doing this one and I thought, oh, why don't you just sling the camera on, Yvonne? CD case. I don't know why I'm stuck for words, but that's because I've done 2 or 3 videos before this. Anyway, CD case. So it's coffee dyed. And I stuck that piece in, and then there was a little rip on this bit somewhere along the line, so I put some masking tape, and I thought, okay, I'll do 2. So I've cut obviously the bit of paper that is going in there and stuck that in, and what I did was, I'll show you actually because I've got to do this one. Right, I've got this, I just printed that off and I need to trim that, so it goes like that. Excuse my squeaky chair, it's really bad. And because my work surface is actually quite high up, it's not, you know, I can't sit at a normal chair. It is quite high up, like a workbench rather than a work table. My chair's really high and my feet don't touch the ground because I'm only little. I'm only 5'2" and probably shrinking. As they say, as you get older, you shrink. I'm like, oh gosh. My husband said to me the other day, he goes, do you realise you're only like, I think it was like 3 or 4 inches away from being underwater? I was like, thanks for that. Right, anyway, so working out so I'm making 2 of these, and I've got a journal that I'm working in at the moment. It's this one here, right? So with this one, I've done it so that when I add it in to a page, I hope I've got a page. Yeah, that'll probably be there. Will it be there? Might not be. I've probably stamped everywhere now, and I've got nowhere to put it. Like even if I put it on here, like so, okay? So it would have to be on that side. All right. Let's get that. Okay, so if I put that on there, like that, it'd open it up and I'll be able to slide more things in that way. So the other one I'm going to do so that it can go on the beginning half of the journal. It will go on there like so, and it will flip open that way, if you get what I mean. Right, let's hope I don't mess this up. Right, so that's my right hand side and this is my left hand side. So making sure that my flap is there, I want to just cut a piece to go inside, and I'm going to get my pencil, and then I'm just going to mark here and here, and then I'm going to trim that. If I can get my trimmer in, I've got so much stuff all around me, equipment and right, so there's my line. Where's my thing? So it'll be about there. And then I'm going to move that around to that line there. I think that's where it was. And cut to there. And I will use this for many other things. That is not, I wouldn't class that as a scrap. But that will get used within the journal. So that is going to be, right, so that's that way, that's that way. Right, I don't need to ink it up or anything because it's going in. Right, so it's going in that way, she thinks. Is it? I'm not very good at doing stuff with my left hand, so I need to turn it around. Sorry, I'm not doing this upside down, I'm just doing it so it's easier for me to get in there. There we go. Like so. Straighten that up a little bit, so it's going to be like that. There's a little bit of coffee on there. Right, my glue. Right, I am just going to open that up there like so and just glue in. I'm not going to try and glue the whole thing and put it in because I'll end up having, like, starting a fight with it and get frustrated, and I don't want to get frustrated. So okay, so that's that glued onto the back of there. We will need to trim off a little bit, which is, I'll just do a little slit there. That's how I've done the other one. And a little slit there. And then I'll just, how did I do that? Yeah, it's this way because I'm right-handed. And just trim up along there. There we go, and then that's off. Okay, so that has got that one and that one. And they're both going to be very different now. Okay, so where I had to put the washi on that one because it ripped up on that little line on this one, I am just going to use this digital washi from chapter 1. Chapter 1 papers on Etsy. Little shout out there. And I am just going to, can't get my head in now. Right, just like that. Oh, it's lucky that was just roughly about the same size as the actual masking tape that I used. So I need to just give that a little wipe. Yeah, I've been doing a couple of videos today that are going to be on scheduled release. I need to try and keep the videos up and try and do more, because I just get, it's not that I don't want to do videos, it's just I get lost in doing what I'm doing, and I am very distracted. Easily distracted, I should say. And I like watching YouTube videos when I'm crafting, or Netflix or Prime or something like that. And let's just fold that down. Okay, so you're not going to see that piece anyway because it's going to be glued onto the page, right? And I did look out some stuff for this one that I'm pulling bits out of my scrapbooks to use as embellishments. Sorry, I've made myself some peach tea. Oh, and it's so nice. I was buying it and it's so expensive. Then I just bought just a peach squash. Basically, it is squash or diluting juice, wherever you are in the world. And I will put that on there. And I'm just making my own. I know you can buy the dried stuff as well that makes up like 10 quarts, but this, it was about £10, £9.99 or something on Amazon. Whereas my decaf tea bags that I use, because I drink decaf tea and coffee, people say what is the point? I like the taste, and since going through the perimenopause, tea and coffee was giving me like heart palpitations and everything, and I got it all checked out. There was nothing wrong with me, it was just, you know, the menopause, perimenopause, and they said cut back on like caffeine or go to decaf, and I did, and it did make a big difference to me. It did anyway. So that goes up there. I might have to drag it down a little bit. So yeah, so I drink decaf. So I came back to my peach tea. I went right off the scale there, didn't I? I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, just the squash and the tea. I don't add any sugar to it or anything like that whatsoever, because you don't need to. Should we put that there? Maybe not. Let's see. Little. No, that's okay. It does. Right. Yeah, and it's so refreshing. I was going to say it's so refreshing with the summer weather, but we're having really rubbish weather. I seen something on Facebook today, and it was a man looking out his window, and he's saying, "Hey boy, is this July or December?" It's like, you don't know, honestly, you don't know what you're going to wake up to. It's been horrible for a while. So let me see. I might actually just glue around, take that bit away, just glue around there and up there, because if you wanted to tuck something in behind that, can do. Now that outer label, the back label, is I think from ARTYmaze, and this one here is from Tracie Fox. And we'll just put a little bit of glue here, like so. And then I'm going to find something to put here. Might just be a stamp. The stamp's mounted constantly, yeah. A little bit of that. Get my ink. Sorry, it's stretching over. Oops, made Made a big noise. This, I'm loving this. I have to get some more like in a brown tones, because I thought I'd just try it because I've never tried it before and I like it, and I got it from Amazon. All right, so we'll just get a little, maybe I should have done that just with a brown, not a black. Right, okay. Glad I didn't stamp that, because I don't think I'm gonna like that with a black. So I'm gonna get this out and give this a little wipe. There we go. State of this. I've had that probably as long as I've been crafting, and it's been well used. So I'm just going to dry that off there before I put it into my, what was that, sepia. The inks are getting so expensive as well. I used to use this brand, what was this, archival ink, but the potted soil, I think it was. Went to buy it not so long ago and it was like £10. So I'm sure I only paid about £6 for that. I'm turning into a right stingy wingy. Right, okay, there we go. Little, not overly keen on that, but I could cover that over if I don't like it. Right, so let's start on this one. I need to pull some bits out and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've pulled out just a couple of little bits. So another one of these, which is Tim Holtz, and it's the what you call them, wildflower dies, I think they're called. Right, so I'm going to put that there. That is a ticket from ARTYmaze, and I am just gonna, I think I might just do this. No, we'll see. Am I gonna do it just like that? I don't know yet. Hang on, shall I? Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just having a little conversation with myself there. Right, so that's like that, and then we're gonna put some glue on there. You might be able to hear like the neighbours' kids out playing. They're out the front playing, kicking a ball around, same time every night for about 2 hours. Well, when I say night, it's not night, it's evening. What time is it? It's 6:10 in the evening, but you won't be seeing this video today anyway. And it doesn't matter whether it's rain or shine, them kids are still out playing. Which is good. It's good to know that kids are out playing nowadays and not stuck inside in front of the TV playing a console, you know, not really not interacting with, you know, human life. Some kids spend way too much time on like consoles, like PlayStations and Xboxes and stuff. And my grandson, that comes every weekend, because obviously his dad stays here. He's got time. We tell like Alexa like his time, and he's really good. He comes off of it when the alarm goes off. He'll say to you, I'm off it now, Alexa's alarm went off, and it literally tells him to stop playing a console, which I think is really good. Good little gadget. They were talking about gadgets, and we're getting gadgets to tell the kids to get off the PlayStation. Oh dear, that's just like, that just it's really stupid. So I've got this little piece here that is just floating around doing nothing. Not quite floating around, but I might just put a little bit there. Or should we put it there? Just there or up there, like so. It's only going to be a little bit anyway, so just a tad. This will go back into the scrap box because it hasn't made the cut, as in like to get a full piece used. Oh, and it's a waste just to put it around there because that's going to be glued down. So scissors. Right, just try not to cut the actual thing. I'm going to stretch it up and get a stencil. I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling, I think. You can see obviously the coffee dyeing is like really darker in that one, but I'm not bothered about that in the slightest. So I'm going to just stretch over it and get this. Oh, there we go. I've got them all hooked up like over there and up. So I had to go up and over to get that. I really need to take these in the house and soak them and get all the paint off them, but at least you know I've been using them. Right, that's still got the blue on. Right, some this just gives a little bit more detail. I like that. And a bit there. We'll have a bit down here. I like that. And then we'll have some on here. And obviously on here you can write, or you can add a photo or something when it's in the journal. I'm not adding it to the journal right now. Okay. Let's do this side. And it could be the fact that I don't actually add anything to pull out of this, because obviously it will, whoever ends up with this might want to add their own thing. That's just purely so that you can't see the just going to put a dab there. Is that, nope, because I left that open, haven't I? That's what I want to do. I just want to put it here. There we go, a little bit there. So there you go, 2 easy peasy CD cases, altered CD cases maybe, and yeah, just using up my scraps that I have. So thanks for watching. Check out my my playlists, Let's Make and my tag one, and I've got a few others, so check them out and you might find something useful in there. Okay, thanks very much, bye.